Swani there. Over the last few years, the world's art market has undergone big changes. From Monet to Ming, there's an influx of investors from China splurging on artworks. But traditional buyers and markets have faced quite a crunch, actually. From mid-2014 to mid-2015, auctions generated a turnover of $2.1 billion globally. In the following 12 months, that fell to $1.5 billion. But if you don't buy art at Christie's or haven't got room on your wall for multi-million-dollar Picasso, where might you find affordable art? Well, London-based Artfinder is an online marketplace linking people to artists. It connects 500,000 subscribers worldwide to 8,500 artists and galleries and more than 250,000 artworks. Let's take a closer look with the founder, Artfinder's CEO, Jonas Almgren. Welcome.
Thank you.
So how is art showcased really on a website? It's difficult to imagine because when you go into galleries, it's all about sort of seeing it from a distance and maybe texture and all of that. You can't pick that up online, can you?
No, you cannot. And we just have to accept that art, of course, is much more precious when you have it in person. But just like with fashion, if you have a really good returns policy, then you can actually buy art online, because if it's not what you expected when you receive it, you can return it and you get your money back. So that's how we look at art, very much like fashion was, say, 10 years ago, when people wouldn't buy shoes online, and now they do because they are comfortable.
Right, but shoes and that sort of thing are reliant a little bit on brands. So do people have to almost build brands? Is it a different type of art that you're selling in this way?
I think it's interesting to look at what we are doing, because we have so many artists. We have 8,500 artists, as you mentioned. And the brand is not the strong point. It's what you see and what the art is all about. So it's very important for us that when you search for art, and we have found that a lot of people that come to our website cannot articulate what they want. They don't know what they are looking for. So we are more like a dating site, like Match.com actually, than Amazon, for instance. It's a question of matching up that perfect, unique artwork that we know is out there, because we have so many artworks now for sale, with the right person.
But you presumably also benefit the artists, because they cut out the possibility that their art, there just simply isn't enough wall space to showcase their art, and that's often a limitation, isn't it, the cost of showcasing?
This is all about efficiency and sort of bringing the art world into the 21st century. So if you wanted to find a perfect piece for yourself in the past, you had to go to galleries, and they changed shows maybe once every month. Now you can go online and you can see 300,000 artworks all at the same time. So it's much more efficient. You have a much bigger selection. But that's, of course, also the challenge, because now you have so much art. You know, there's the one artwork out there that you like, but if you cannot articulate what you're looking for, how do you find that one artwork?
So what you're saying really is it allows the artist and the customer to get closer together, but presumably in the middle there, you're somehow taking a commission.
Yeah, we are working just like a gallery. We take a little smaller commission than a gallery. We take 30% instead of 50%, but we don't charge artists anything at all unless they sell something. So our incentives are all aligned.
Sounds very, very straightforward. Why hasn't it been done before, and why isn't it done more?
Well, I think a lot of people thought just like us. You bring art into the 21st century with a very efficient e-commerce site, sort of like Amazon, and then you have solved the problem. But the difference is, just like you pointed out, art is unique. Every artwork is unique. You don't have strong brands that you can sell around. So you need to solve that with smart technology, and that's what we have just started to look at now.
Thank you very much indeed.